Hi there. Welcome back to the stream. And we're back, and just like back to more Skyward Sword. I can't talk today for some reason, so that's always great. So today we'll be tackling the Lanayru Mining Facility, just where we left off on Monday. And let's go. Let's do it. My voice should sound a little bit better, I think, because... Oh! I forgot to turn that off. Whoopsie! Ah! Forgot to turn off the VC face interface. Whoopsie! Ow. My voice should sound a little bit better today because I actually just got the microphone stand that I purchased. So my microphone is a lot closer to my face than it has ever been. So that should make things a little bit easier for, a little bit better for audio quality in terms of my speech. So that's always cool, I guess. Anyway, here we are just starting out into the opening room of, or the entryway of the Lanayru Mining Facility. Not much to do right here other than kill some bugs. And the only thing I gotta worry about with this microphone stand being right in front of me is that I'm doing the motion controls here. Hey Mew, how's it doing? How you doing? How's it doing? How are you doing? I can't talk today. I really can't talk today, jeez. Let's see if I can nail him from over here. Yep, there we go. Oh, he's tired. Look at him, he's tired now. Why would I do that? Don't do that to him. Oh, there's one more. All the creepy crawlies in here. It's going well for me, with the exception of all the rain outside. Is it raining again? Oh wait, no, it was raining for Hyperflame the other day, so now it's raining for you. How's your day going? Well, I just got home from work. So that's always nice. Had been kind of a slow week at work, but I guess that's okay. On my way home though, I noticed that the construction season has come, or road construction season has come to my neck of the woods, has come to Michigan. And that's always great. So my way home was a little different than it would be because the main road that I take to get home, or to get to and from work, is shut down today, or is shut down for the whole year basically. They're gonna tear it right out, right down to the sewers underneath, tear the whole thing out and rebuild it. And it's a pretty major road, so there's a lot of traffic now on roads that really can't handle that traffic all that well, so that was fun, having to deal with that. Not complaining about it though, because it had to be done. Road construction can sure be a bit annoying. Yep, This was a main highway. This is a main highway into town, and I kid you not, it is the worst piece of state-maintained road I have ever been on. It is that bad. So it needed to be done. It absolutely needed to be done. But that doesn't help my case at the moment. Oh, dang it. It just means that in the meantime, things are gonna get rather uncomfortable to deal with. Come on, attack me. At least the good thing is that if I wanted to, I could still take the same road in, because the road they're closing is one half of a one-way, and so they turned the other one-way street into two-way traffic. The only problem is now we're going down from, you're turning what was a 3-lane road into 1 lane in each, or 3 lanes one way into 1 lane into 3 lanes two-way. So only 1 travel lane in each direction. That's not fun. That's never fun to deal with. So Anywho, I think I've complained enough about road construction in my state. So, get back to the game. This is always, every time I play this game, this is always a really cool dungeon to go through. Because this was the first game where Nintendo really leaned into the idea of the past being more technologically advanced than the future. And then they really leaned into that with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. But this was the game that really started that. So this dungeon is quite interesting, seeing all the things that they wanted to do and how they were going to go about the whole future-past dynamic. I think they did a really good job. This is actually a pretty fun dungeon to go through. It's pretty long, but it's fun. What do we get here? I think this is the key. This is the key, I think. Yep, it's a key. I was like, there's no way we're getting a map this early. Not in this game. This game's pretty notorious for keeping the map away from you for a very long amount of time. And getting the map way later in the dungeons. Did I get that? I did. So. Alright, there's the key door. Or the locked door, as is more commonly known. That past technology theme makes sense when you realize all three games had the same director, Hidemaro Fujibayashi. I am sorry if I butchered that name. I did not know that they all had the same director. That makes a lot more sense now. That they would all have similar themes, you know, being produced by or being directed by the same guy. So that's cool. Learned something new today. You can definitely see the start of what he was going for in this game. But he didn't quite have the leeway yet to fully realize it yet. And he only did it for this one region. He did it for the Lanayru region. He didn't do it for any other parts of the game. So, yeah, that's cool. Up we go. Whoops. Come on, Link, use a ladder. It's the ladder you gotta use. You can't climb. Not in this game. Now everything's new again. And Beamos! I think the Beamos are actually really fun to fight in this game. If you can get the thrust right. Because that's always the hardest part, is getting that thrust. Ow! Oh god. Why did I do that? What's up this way? Ooh, lever. Woo! Oof, that was close. Oh no, Link, come on. Whew. Oh, that was just dumb of me. There we go. For whatever reason, I'm having a lot of trouble with the thrusts. Not sure why. Ow. Can't go through that door. Whoa! There we go. Just need some practice is all. Now out of the future place and into the past. Except strike that, reverse it. Thank you. Alright, and... spikes. Okay, that was just dumb of me. that was not exactly a smart thing to do. Ooh, there's a chest down there. Should definitely go get that. You got the Gust Bellows. It is an ancient and mystical device capable of blowing an endless gust of wind. Nice. So it's interesting that in the most technologically, well, I don't want to say the most technologically advanced dungeon in the game, because we still got one more of these places to go through before we finish this up. But in one of the two very technologically advanced dungeons, they give you a item that is very mystical and very much not about technology. So, really makes you think. Okay, there's the shortcut area. Use that, and then I'll have to go back over all that crap again. Hey Saf, how's it going? Golden Skull. Lovely. Now how do I get back? Oh, I do have to go through all that again. Alright, I wish I had known that. Boom. Stupid bugs. You're alright? That's good to hear. Good to hear on this Wednesday. Now we're back in the main room. And they're back. They've come this far and we still haven't found the map yet. Might as well save. Now we can go through the other door. Well, eventually. There's the button. Off we go. Oh, and I finally figured out how to do chat moderation with OBS, so any bots that show up I can just get rid of. Which is great. I wish I had known about that earlier, but oh well, at least I know about it now. So that makes things a little bit better. That's one way to kill those. Be gone with all the sand. Sand irritating, it gets everywhere. Now, these things always make me I'm always get annoyed with these things because I can never seem to. They're very finicky, as is a lot of things in this game because of all the how heavy with the motion controls it is. It's very, very finicky. But now that we've got the gust bellows, we can do a lot of things that we couldn't do before, or that we wouldn't have been able to do before. Money. Oh, oh, all the money fell down. There was some good money in that too, but it's all gone. So now I gotta take this and push it to where I can get on it, which is not always the easiest thing. Not the dungeon map yet. Still waiting on that. See, now this one, I have to turn the other way. I wouldn't have known that. Out we go. Oh dear. Two of those Hydra things right next to each other. And I didn't have my shield ready. Oh no, I don't want to deal with both of them right in a row. Come on, behave. Okay, I wasn't even trying to do that, but worked out. Treasure. Still just one of those jelly blobs. I have the treasure medal on in my pouch, but it hasn't really done much for me. Okay, I totally didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway. More time shift shenanigans. There we go. Oh, he looks happy. He looks just happy to see us. Well, I'm not happy to see him. Yeah, Amber Relic just chilling over here. Alright. This one's a tricky one. Use the Gust Bellows to make his thing come out, or make him open his mouth. Ouch! You use the Gust Bellows to make him open his mouth, but then the first crystal is easy to do because you can just hit it however you want, but then the second crystal you have to do a thrust. This dungeon really makes sure you remember how to do the thrust. Because a lot of enemies can only be defeated with the thrust. The Sakura Samurai is raiding with a party of 5. What? That's so cool. Oh my god. That's awesome. Thank you. And we finally got the dungeon map. Which is great. And let's keep going. Sorry for missing the last stream. No worries. No worries at all. Just glad you could make it. Okay. It's like this. No, don't blow up the sand, Link. That's a really dumb idea. But do kill the bugs. Kill all the bugs. Up to 10 viewers right now. I think that might be the most I've had on a single stream at one time. Although I think I remember on the Mario Kart, I think it was Mario Kart stream, I was trying to hit, do sort of a stream extension thing and have 10 viewers come on and then I'll stream for another hour, but that didn't happen. But now we have 10 viewers, so that's cool. That's really cool. Hope everybody's enjoying the show so far. As I crawl my way through this dusty place. It do be like that. Yes, it do be like that. It was rather bold. I mean, I will admit, it was rather bold of me to ask such a thing. Me being, being as small as I am. So I hate these things. Ten is quite ambitious at the start. Well, I had 5. At the time I announced doing that, I had 5 viewers on. So I was like, well, let's see. But that didn't end up happening. I ended up actually losing viewers over the course of that, the time since I announced it, or said, hey, 10 people on, I'll stream for another hour. And when I finally did, when 2 hours hit, I don't need that. Am I going the right way? I know this one's more of a maze than the other one is. Oh yeah, I'm going the right way. Cool. There we go. Into the sandbox. Get out of one type of maze and into another. I feel like a lot of folks feel awkward when people push viewer goals. Yeah, I probably won't do it again. Just to be like, it didn't work all that well. Go away. I'm trying to get myself recentered here. I probably won't do it again. Anything I'm missing here? Nope. Ooh, found a button. And that opens the door. Woo! I don't even know what's over this way. There might not be anything over this way, honestly. Oh, there's a chest. Small one, but still a chest. Back in that main room. Only a little bit more left to go. I just forgot this dungeon goes by. All the dungeons seem to go by pretty quick in this game, especially when you know what you're doing. Time shift minecart. This is cool. I don't know, everything about the time shift stones is just cool. And it makes me upset that they didn't do anything else with them. They just kind of, you know, that was it. You know, time shift stone, boom, done. Okay, so there isn't really anything over that way. Come on, I'm still here. Now give me money. Oh, the blue rupee is still here. I think that was the only other one. Oh, they should use time shift more in future games. I know, it would be so cool. That would be really cool if they did more, the time shift stones came back. Because they really had something going with it. It's a pretty cool mechanic. You can shield back, you can deflect their beams back at them, but they didn't really do anything other than stun them. Oh, come on. This is just embarrassing. There we go. Woo! Took a minute. A minute longer than it should have. But yeah, if they brought time shift stones back in a future game, that'd be really cool. Especially one more open, like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Because there aren't very many places in this game where you can use time shift stones outside of the dungeons that you find them in. And only one of those places does it actually become like a major what's the word I'm looking for? You know, a major puzzle using time shift stones. There's only one place in the whole game where it's like that. Alright. Onward. Give me money. This is real. This is... Oh, dang it. I screwed it up. That was dumb of me. Oh, I better just do it on the return trip. Not gonna have time. But that's really cool, having it... The propeller is in the future, or is in the past. But then... Oh, that was dumb of me. The propeller is in the past, but then the door is still in the present. But the mechanism is still able to still control the door. You know, the door lock, even though they're in different time periods like that. I think that's really cool. Although it doesn't really make all that much sense at all, because like the whatever wiring or cables are hooked up to from between the propeller and that, you know, block, or those bars that were blocking the door, you would think they would be broken too, given the time difference, but I guess not. I guess I'm thinking probably putting too much thought into this. Get off me. Still not hardly getting any treasure from those things. We need monster claws, and we're not getting very many of them. Oh, pfft. Logic in Zelda dungeons? Madness. I demand logic from my video games. I demand real-world physics from my video games. Totally do. Ooh, the boss key. We're getting close. Oh, that's fun. Oh. Ooh. Come on, let's go. There we go. See what I said? It's finicky. How Link can survive all his items without a big bag, so unrealistic. Well, in this game, they tried to add logic to it, and it didn't work. You know, because they have the adventure pouches where you hold all your stuff. Or your non-important items. You hold them all in your adventure pouch, and people hate that because it's not fun having only 8 pouches maximum to work with. You know, they fixed that in Tears of the Kingdom, but then they still had a limit on how much you can carry in that game. But it was the amount of weapons and shields you could carry, whereas you could carry a virtually limitless amount of regular items instead. And you were encouraged to carry as many items as you could. Really need some bombs here. There we go, just like I asked for. I wish this platform was just a little bit bigger, because it's not quite big enough for the, it's just not quite big enough for Link to stand on. Meanwhile, Link to the Past just carries a ton of random stuff without giving a hoot. Yeah, that's pretty much. What's down that way? Oh, I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, that's not where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to be over here, playing basketball. All right. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, excuse me. Heavens. There we go. Oh! That was just dumb. How many times have I said that word today? How many times have I said that was just dumb? Alright. I don't have very many seeds left. Might be better to do this with the, or not. Got it. Woo! We did it. Now, well, let's just take the shortcut. After dealing with you, of course. There we go. In we go. With hardly anything to our name. And 2 of these guys to deal with now. If you're quick enough, you can actually deal with... You can actually get them... This guy defeated with only 1 opening of the... like that, right there. You only have to open his mouth once, but you gotta be quick about it, like really quick. But anywho. You got the ancient circuit. It is made of shining gold. It also looks like it may be apart from something. The surface is inlaid with circuitry. We got a compute. We got the what was I gonna say? I think it was gonna be something about NVIDIA. NVIDIA's most recent graphics card or whatever. Oh, way down there. So we did have to come down here eventually. almost there. Weird seeing the pattern on the wall completely change with the cart coming through with the time shift stone. Like, it's like that pattern is not the same between the two. Oh, now I see. Part of the wall literally fell right off. The facade there fell off. Anywho, suppose we could go over here for just to say we did. Even though there's literally nothing over here but this big choo-choo. Yeah, nothing over here but some empty space and a big choo-choo and a statue. That's it. Back in another boss door, which looks like we can rotate it just like that. Nope. That was dumb of me. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. There we go. See, I know how to brain sometimes. Through the big door we go. Oh, that's cool seeing the door transition from past to present. That's so cool. I almost feel bad for this boss because he's got nothing to do with anything. He's just here living. This is just his habitat, and we're just gonna cause him misery for no reason. You almost feel bad for him. Thousand-year arachnid Moldarak. That's a long time to just be sitting around in the sand like that. Ooh, got one. Oh, easy. He's easy enough to deal with. He's probably the easiest of the first three bosses, to be honest. Sorry, buddy. You're just in the way. You were just in the way. Then, for literally no reason, the sand goes away. I don't know why, but it just does. I mean, it's not like there's a drain down here or anything. got a heart container. Sweet. I always wanted one. I see time shift stone. This room is like this room is actually beautiful. Like, what even is this room? This is so pretty. Like, why did they build it this way? Like, what was the purpose of this room? It looks so cool. It's so pretty. Oh my, that is, I mean, no, I know, it's like beautiful. This is like the most beautiful room in the entire, well, one of the most beautiful rooms in the entire game. Third down at least. Yep, third down. A lot more to go. Now for cutscene. Her voice is so pretty. Oh! Of course, it couldn't last forever. Here's our favorite man. And he came prepared. Impa! This Impa is really cool. Your Grace, quickly, to the gates! MGM! MGM, here, you'll need this where you're going. I don't want it, though. I really don't want it. Can I give it back to you, please? You got the goddess's heart, but there's no time to admire it. Go, now! Uh-oh. Her shield broke. MGM, go! You have my thanks. I will leave him to you. Can you give me an ocarina instead? Yeah, I know. I'd rather not have the heart, please. MGM, you must go now. Return to the old woman at the sealed grounds. Tell her what happened here. She will know where you must go. And know that we will. I'll see you again. This isn't goodbye, MGM. I promise. Big boom. Well, who's gonna have to clean that up? Now you've done it, MGM. I blame myself. I should have reprimanded you the last time we met, but instead I was soft. I take great pleasure in punishing you, but I have no time for recreation. But next time, I'll do more than just beat you senseless. I'll make the affair so excruciating you'll deafen yourself with the shrill sound of your own screams. I was falling behind reading that. Dang, them text boxes were leaving me behind. A report, Master. I can no longer detect Zelda's aura. The moment the gate was destroyed, Zelda's presence disappeared from my readings. You can no longer search for her with your dowsing ability. Zelda's companion instructed you to meet with the Ancient One in the sealed grounds. This corresponds with the records in my memory. I propose that we travel to the sealed grounds. Thank you, Fi. Hi, I'm from Discord. I haven't seen this era of Zelda in years. It makes me so nostalgic. I know. Well, nice to see you. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. Always nice to play some older Zelda games, some You know, I guess we could say this is the classic era of Zelda, now that we're out of, you know, we're still dealing with, what's the word I'm looking for? The, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom formula. What? You made it inside? You mean to say that there is a secret passage I did not know about? Why did you not tell me, bud? I was just about to give up and go home when I heard this huge crash. I rushed back to find the way had been cleared. I'm going to explore inside. I have to go back to the sealed ground soon, so it looks like I am going to be busy. Open world Zelda is the modern way. Yeah, but there's also, you know... Oh, how rude. You're rude. Open world Zelda is definitely the way they want to go from now on, but it's like, you know, you can be nostalgic for the past and be, you know, remember these games as fond as for what they are, which are still amazing games, even though they are quite linear, especially this one. This one is very, very linear to its own detriment too. I almost want to say that because of this game being so linear is why they switched to the this game being so linear is why they switched to the open world concept, because it was just too linear. It was too much. "2011 is part of a classic era now. We sure grow up fast." I know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like getting old. I want to stay young forever. I don't like getting old. Got a heart medal. And the other two are way over on the other side of the sky, so might want to wait on those until we're back out that way for something. Well, I suppose now we could do all the side quests in at the Lumpy Pumpkin for breaking the chandelier. Probably do that in a little bit. Is there anything that we need here, or that we can get here at the moment? Because I know they really want us to go like straight to the they want us to go straight to the sealed grounds. Oh, what has she got to say? "Here's something that'll put some fire in your belly, young man. The new potion I've been concocting is finally ready. I call it a stamina potion. If you drink this up, your stamina gauge won't drop as fast as usual. I admit it's a bit on the pricey side, but I bet you'll find yourself in a situation where a boost of stamina will make it worthwhile. If you want to buy some, just walk over to the display and take a look." No thank you. I do want to talk to him so I can repair my shield. Would also like to see about upgrading my shields. I hate seeing first-party Nintendo stuff get old. The Wii verging on being 20 is disgraceful. Oh god. I just realized that, yeah, it's gonna be 20 next year. Or in the year next to after that, I'm not sure. But it's gonna be old. It's old. And I don't like it. Alright, let's see what gear I can upgrade. Still can't do the bandage shield. We didn't get any monster claws. We need one hornet larva to get the speed beetle. Still need dust relics for that. Need an evil crystal, which we won't get until the next dungeon. Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it? He doesn't have anything new to say, so let's go. Old for sure, but a lot of it holds up pretty well all these years later. I know, right? Like, a lot of people still play Mario Kart Wii over the new Mario Karts. That's one example. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2 look amazing when you consider the hardware that they're on. I mean, it's really just incredible, the detail they were able to get out of those games. Alright. Let's go to the sealed grounds. Might as well. Money. Old but not. Uh-oh. What's happening? Bruce! Bruce, what are you doing? MGM, help! Oh god. What is wrong with him? Oh dear. Bruce is loose. Ugh, rough landing. I think I might have broke something. Hey MGM, seriously. Didn't anyone ever teach you how to land without crash? That face is priceless. Whoa! Birds! Tiny birds! What are they? And bot, get rid of that. Delete that. And what is that thing? But how? Why? What? Where am I? What's going on? Ever since Zelda vanished, you've been zipping in and out of town all in a hurry. So I figured I'd tell you and you might lead me to Zelda. But this is so wild, seriously. What is that thing over there? And what's with all these trees? There are so many. Just give it to me straight. I can take it. Where are we? Is Zelda here? What's the deal with this place? If there's supposed to be nothing below the clouds, what is all this? And so Groos's mind broke. Yep. Well, it was already broken to begin with. Now Link's talking. They didn't animate his mouth when they was talking this time, which is weird because they did for when he was talking to Gaepora or talking to Gaepora. Oh, whoa! You're kind of imploding my mind right now, but I think I get it. I think I get what you're saying. If I got this right, Zelda is down here somewhere and she's okay. Groose having his come to Jesus moment. She's okay. Oh wow, that's so great. Hearing that is such a huge weight off my mind. You know, MGM, it's sort of alright down here. This place needs a name. Yeah, a name fitting for this rugged adventurous wilderness. From now on, we'll call it Grooseland. Grooseland. Oh dear. Imagine if that had stuck. So let me see if I got this right. The old lady living in the temple down the road from here knows where Zelda is? I see. Right, MGM. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a good job. You can head home. Big Groose will handle the search for Zelda from here. Yeah, I'll track her down, save her, and then give her a lift back to Skyloft. Then we can get back. Then when we get back, I'll ask her if she wants to make our whole going out thing official. And then the two of us will get some quality time together. Anyway, the point is your work here is done. I got it covered from here. I tell you what, he's got a vivid imagination. Now it's off to find that old lady you were talking about. What a vivid imagination. Catch you later, MGM. Oh, that was my own fault. Oh, he has something to say. Oh, hey, bud. We meet again. In a hurry as usual, eh? Yep, I've been keeping busy too, checking out the wonders of the world. Say, you want to hear about some of my research? Sure. I got time. Okay, bud, prepare to be amazed. I made a huge discovery while I was out doing my field research. So get a load of this. Apparently there are walls and statues that respond to beautiful tones. Wild, right? Want to know more? Sure. All right. That is the kind of archaeological enthusiasm I like to see. Oh, but before we get into the fascinating details of walls and statues, there's something I'd better ask you about, bud. You ever heard of a blessed butterfly? Yeah, I've seen one. All right, bud. Then let me jump straight to the point. Ancient tomes mention that these butterflies flapping around in packs by certain walls and statues. Seems like these butterflies have some kind of sixth sense. They are detecting something. Want to hear more? Sure. Which are you interested in? Walls. From what I have learned, it sounds like these walls were left behind by the goddess for the hero mentioned in legends. The things the hero desires are said to spring forth from behind the walls. That is why they call them goddess walls, I suppose. Hungry to hear more? Nah, I'm good. I am hard at work investigating the location of those goddess walls now. Cool. Give me bug. Thank you. Those birds didn't come back. And another bug. Boom! I didn't read that message. The Nintendo art style really helps things age gracefully. When upscaled to modern resolutions, they still look very respectable. Yeah, Nintendo has always been all about, you know, the art style, and that's how their games hold up so well. You know, the old... Huh? You gotta be kidding me, Granny. You're messing with me. Say it again, I dare you. I only speak the truth. You are not the one who will save her. The Spirit Maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and in doing so save us. And as it was decided long before you were brought crying into this world. She don't hold back. Shut it, Granny. You obviously don't know me well, because if you do, you'd know that if anyone is gonna save Zelda, it's Groose. How could it not be me? Plus, if it ain't me, why would I even be here? Pfft. If I'm not up to the job of being the hero, just who is? Huh? He put two and two together. Oh, now I getcha. MGM, Granny here has been trying to tell me you're gonna be the big hero who rescues Zelda. What a joke. Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you, and you're no hero, shrimp. Greetings, MGM. Were you able to catch up with Zelda? Ah, I see. So the Guardian was there as well, was she? The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She is a being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. The two have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish the great task destiny has set before them. However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate that they used, there is only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, MGM, have you attempted to play the harp that you received? My sense is that you have not yet familiarized yourself with it. I mean, I just got it, dude. Very well. I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. First, press X to ready your harp. Do I have to? I am trying to strum it as best I can, but it does not want to go. There we go. I don't like to. Now for your next lesson. Focus and play in time with the pulsing of the circle of light. When your timing is right, I shall join my voice to your harp. Listen well, for the song I sing will be of great help to you in your journey. Do I have to? Finally. You will play music and have no choice in the matter, said the Zelda game. I know. At least they could make it fun. I don't like the goddess harp. Easily my least favorite of the instruments that you get in Zelda. I mean, it's not fun to play. It's not fun at all. You learned the Ballad of the Goddess. It's a mysterious melody that has been passed down from ancient times. Woo! Yay, we did it. A big slab of rock is our prize. The harp you hold is known as the goddess's harp. It is a divine instrument of the goddess who once watched over this land. The melodies it brings to life have the power to produce a variety of strange and otherworldly effects. The great slab standing before you is known as a Gate of Time. It is the last of its kind in existence, the only portal binding our world to the one where Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda. But you will need to endure many hardships and put yourself in great danger to awaken the gate from its dormant state. Though your journey will put you in harm's way, MGM, you must endure. It is your fate as the chosen hero of the goddess. And here we go. This shaking. I fear the seal has been broken. I expected that it would react to your summoning the gate, but I never imagined the seal would break so quickly. MGM, there will be time to explain later. Right now, you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside. Here we go. He's back. I know. He's back. Here we go. Goose is scared out of his mind now. Whoa, what's with all the shaking? The whole ground is heaving. I thought it was supposed to be solid down here. Go quickly, MGM. Check on the ceiling spike at the center of the pit. There is nothing natural about these tremors. That monster could free itself at any moment. Approach the pit with caution. The worst boss of this game again. Yep. Approach the pit with caution, as in, let's jump right in. You know, as our friend Isun said, think before you leap. Or leap before you think. That's how it is. Yeah, leap before you think. Here we go! Here we go. Hi! Welcome back a third time. Well, this is the first time we fought him. But it is the third time we've seen him. The Imprisoned. Oh, here we go. I knew it! The seal has given way. I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit. It must not reach the temple. at least the first encounter with it is by far the easiest. Like, I'm already basically cut all its toes out. Like, there you go. He's already on the ground. So he's by far the easiest this first time. Which is great, because nobody likes this boss. Okay, he's gonna stop right there. Cool. You okay, buddy? Looks like that hurt. Not that I care. Boom. Now he's already back on the ground. Boom. That's 2. Okay, there he is. He's done now. You know, in this phase, he looks like Among Us. Is that Among Us? It's the worst Among Us of all time. Ah. Oh, dang it. I am not doing so good in this right now. Come on. It's only the first time you fight him. You can't be getting hit like this. He does get pretty close for comfort, if you ask me, to the top. Boom. That's that. He's not looking too happy. But when he's not happy, I'm happy. We'll just say that. The big explosion. And it does the Twilight Princess thing with the scales, which I think is really cool. Back to the pit with you. Wasn't that bad. Well, yeah, it's the first fight. Never is that hard. Now, MGM, strike the sealing spike with a Skyward strike and restore the seal quickly. Not like he's gonna come back. That sure would suck if he did. And back to your dirt nap you go. The ceiling spike is not aligned with the triangle and it's making me mad. It's so just line yourself up with the triangle, please. Oh, now it's even worse. Nice going, MGM. Though the imprisoned had only just begun to awaken and break its bond. I'm impressed that you were able to restore the seal and keeping it captive. Unfortunately, you have only succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act. The behemoth you beat back into confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave way again soon. So you are left with precious little time to complete the task with which you have been trusted. Return to the sealed temple, MGM. There is much to discuss. Okay. Alright, if you insist. How'd she get herself down here so quickly? Groose, for once, has something to think about, besides himself. As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of holy light from your skyward strike might just do it. Sorry to disappoint you, boy. But for now, your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Faron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out and purify your sword with in their heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these three flames will it be fully imbued with the great power for which you search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into the lyrics of a song precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are your best hope for finding your way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on your island is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction. It's her. And here's Groose. What does he got to say? What does he have to say for himself? I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me? Well, there's nothing I can do to help Zelda. I'm useless. Ah, you sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all this. We will see. MGM, go now. Trust in fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate. Got it. Will do. You can count on me. The Ballad of the Goddess. Based on my projections, it is likely the song that Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony. I calculate an 85% probability that someone associated with the Academy will be able to provide additional information about this song. Thank you, Fi, for telling me something I already knew. Like, why does she do that? Like, why does she do that? I already knew that. I already figured, like, you didn't have to tell me that. Here's Groosey. Oh, come on. I couldn't do a thing. I'm totally useless. Poor guy. Now there's a blue bird right there. Let's see if I can get him. Well, it'll be tough because they got the other birds right in front of him. Ooh, I got it. Nice. So there's no way up there because the fence is going to block my path. So we might want to just go back through the temple. What does Groosey have to say? Oh, a bug. I'm just dead weight. What kind of use is that to anyone? As ballast. You know, dead weight can be useful. Alright, I'll be done with the birds. But I'll have to keep that in mind, that that's a good place to do some, you know, if you need to get a whole bunch of bird feathers, that's a good spot to do them. Especially bluebird feathers, because it seems like there's always one. Unexpectedly relatable Groose. I know, right? Great Goron, I have found some. Look, those butterflies that respond to beautiful tones are swarming all over this place. This has to be the right spot. Oh, this could be a problem. I cannot carry a tune. I could not create beautiful tones if wild animals threaten to roll me down a hill. What can we do? We could do that. Boing, boing, boing. That is it! One of the talking statues the ancient text spoke of. There is just no mistaking it. And we got a treasure for it. Butterflies tend to gather around gossip stones like myself. If you find a spot swarming with butterflies, play a tune of great beauty and a gossip stone might just pop out of the ground with a boing-oing. And it did. It is just like the old texts say, buddy. It appears with a boing-oing and spoke in some strange tongue. This is a major leap forward in my study of the talking statues. Next up are those goddess walls. I have an inkling I will not have to look very far for those either, and I mean to find one no matter what. Woo! Hope you do. And I want birds. I got 2. And a couple bugs too. Can I grab that thing that's hanging from there? That would be nice. Yep. And seeds, much needed seeds. Back up to the sky we go. Off we go. Make our way over to Gaepora, Zelda's father. Yeah, there aren't any. I didn't do any more goddess stones or goddess cubes since we were down here last. Oh, somebody's got something to say. These past few days, I swear I hear a voice every time I walk past the restroom at night. Who in the world is in there? I just wish they'd pipe down. I wonder. Hey, I just checked Groose's room and the guy is gone. You got any idea where he went? Maybe he had to run away because of his broken heart. What a tough guy, hey hey. Anyway, let's go talk to Gaepora. Headmaster Gaepora. In we go. Sorry to barge in like this. You're back, MGM. Good to see you're still in one piece. So how's it going down there? Are you any closer to finding my Zelda? I see. My dear Zelda. Things must be terribly trying for her down there. And it can't be easy for you now either, can it? What? You want to know the lyrics of the song Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony? You know, I'm not much of a singer. Just lyrics. You don't need to sing it. You just want the lyrics? Oh, what a relief. You really put me on the spot there for a moment. I believe the lyrics go something like this. O youth, guided by the servant... O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sea and bring light to the land. That's the first part, but as I recall, there's a second verse to the song. O youth, show the two whirling sails the way to the light tower, and before you a path shall open, and a heavenly song you shall hear. I believe that's the whole thing. The light tower mentioned in the song is a real place. I'm sure you've seen the tower in the plaza. I don't know a thing about the two whirling sails, though. It sounds like the song is suggesting that if one shows these two whirling sails the way to the tower, something will happen? But how do you go about doing that? And what does it mean? Two whirling sails, I wonder. But in the meantime, I want to investigate that little nugget of information that we got from the cook there. So we'll... Sometimes I forget just how much dialogue these games have despite no voice acting. Yeah, it gets a little tiring. Ooh, gratitude crystal. Just laying around in my room. Wonder what that's doing there. Or how it got there. Any more that we could find just lying around? Also, we should check on Fledge. Just to see what he's up to. 5, 6, 7. Whew. Let me catch my breath. Hey, MGM. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm training. I can't even lift a single barrel. Pathetic, I know. That's why I want to get stronger. I'm a bit embarrassed about it, though, so I do it at night when no one's around to laugh at me. But it's not going so well. I'm just too tired. I was actually about ready to throw in the towel. Ah, if only there were a potion that would give me stamina. Then I could drink that and maybe find that last little bit of strength I need. Fat chance, right? I suppose I'll have to just put my nose to the grindstone. Yep, just buckle down my bootstraps and all that, right? Anyway, I'll just keep working on this for as long as I can. All on my own, I guess. Sigh. He sounds tired. You really shouldn't open other people's cupboards without permission. But I wanna do that. Why can't I do that? I wanna do that. Oh. Oh, somebody, please, somebody help me. Bro is on the grind. Yeah, it is. Oh, paper. Please, somebody bring me paper. Bring me some paper. Any kind of paper at all. Oh. Ah, poor fella. Anything else in here? How are things? Now that you're here, you should find yourself a bed to lie down in and take a rest. Yeah, probably should now that we've investigated what's happening in the restroom. So we'll find a bed, and I suppose we could do Colin and Stritch's room. Just because. Oh, it's you, MGM. What do you want with me? Huh? What am I doing? Bugs. I'm looking at bugs. Yeah, he's got a lot of bugs there. Bugs are amazing. Even more amazing than Groose in a lot of ways. Oh. Wait, I'm not saying Groose isn't as amazing as a bug. Look, I just really like bugs. I want to collect all kinds of bugs. Sometimes I even dream about having, like, an entire island full of bugs. How about this? MGM, here's the plan. If you find a bug, come sell it to me. When it comes to bugs, rupees are no object. Now all my bug collecting ambitions will finally be realized. So if you ever want to sell any bugs, just bring them to me. I usually hang out here at night. I won't just buy any bug though. What I buy on any given day just depends on the mood I'm in. Oh, one other thing. This might bug you a little bit, but I only want to do these deals at night. I have a reputation to protect, you know? Got it, MGM? I don't mean to be a pest, but I'm counting on you. I can't stop thinking about bugs. So let's get to it. Want to sell me something? Let's see. Tonight I feel like buying woodland rhino beetle, volcanic ladybug, and sky stag beetle. I guess we'll do the woodland rhino beetle. That one seems to get a lot of... seem to have a lot of them. 7? All of them. I mean that in a good way. I love mantises. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more of your bugs, MGM. Sleep until morning. Bit unfair that Colin and Stritch have to get by with this sliver of a room. But that's all because Groose, who's in the next room over, pushed the partition away and made it so that he had more space for himself. And that's just wow. And that's mean. Man, why you do that to me, Groose? Why are you like this? Alright, now that we've done that, Colin is hanging out right over here. Should I give it to her? Should I not give it to her? Oh, MGM, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that. I have a serious dilemma on my mind right now, and you're distracting me. Dilemma? What? You want to hear about it? Normally I would never, ever tell someone like you, but these are dire times. Come to think of it, you might just be the person I need. You seem pretty good with the ladies. Ugh, I can't believe I just said that. Whatever, let's do this, MGM. I have a task for you. So listen up. Your mission is to take this piece of paper to a certain person. It's a very important piece of paper. Make sure you deliver it. Huh? What's your problem? Why are you looking at the restroom? What? There's someone in the restroom at night who wants paper? You fool! How dare you! This is no ordinary piece of paper. It's a letter, a very special one at that. I put my heart into every word. I guess you could say it's sort of like a... Alright, fine, it's a love letter. And that's why you will not, under any circumstances, ever allow it to be used as toilet paper. Do you hear me? So listen up. The person you must give it to is a girl, an upperclassman. Her name is Karain. You know who I mean, right? She's the one with the round hat. She's really cute. You know the one. And don't you dare, not even by mistake, ever think of giving it to that weirdo in the restroom. Swear it. Here it is. I'm entrusting this letter to you, so don't read what's inside. Do you hear me? You received Colin's letter. Can you believe this letter might actually contain heartfelt words from Colin? Take extra care that you don't end up using it as scrap paper. I'm counting on you, MGM. Get to it. If you don't mess this up, maybe I'll let you be my sidekick. Oh, dearie me. Now, do I need to take... I'm gonna do the main route for this. I'm gonna do it... I'm not gonna do it as the night route with the ghost in the bathroom. Maybe for another playthrough, like a hero mode playthrough, maybe I'll do that. Okay, we'll talk to Karain. Oh, Pippet, how can I get you to notice me? Ah, MGM. What's the matter? Do you, need something? I wonder if he heard what I was just talking about. Sure, I'll give the letter. Huh? A letter? For me? Could it be from Pippet? Here you go. I won't tell you. Oh, thank you. I'll just take that. I wonder who it's from. Whoa. That's some really terrible handwriting. Anyway, never mind that. Let's see what it says. Greetings. My love for you is wider than the horizon and deeper than the clouds. I would very much like if you would go out with me. I would very much like it if you would go out with me. Your brave knight, Colin. Wow, this Colin guy. Isn't he one of Gruce's flunkies? And this is a love letter from that Colin kid, right? Oh boy. Oh yeah, I have to say it. He really put his heart into it and everything. I don't know. Maybe I should consider going out with Colin? As if. I wonder what Pippet would think if he knew about this. I don't know. Let's go ask him. Let's go ask Pippet. I like that guy. I like Pippet. He's a cool guy. He's got a cool uniform, the yellow tunic. That's cool. Wish my tunic was yellow. What's up, MGM? Huh? Karain got a love letter. I see. That's interesting. Wow. What do you think she intends to do? Date him? What? That's a big problem, isn't it? Oh, I mean, it's not like there's anything going on between me and Karain, you know? We're just friends. So it's not my business who she goes out with. I don't have much to say about it. But you know, I do have a duty to make sure that everyone is living up to the high ideals of our night school, right? I mean, ideal love is unfettered and passionate. Anything less than that can't really be called love at all. You know what I mean? So I should just step in and make sure that she's found a true love that aspires to the highest ideals of our fine educational institution, right? And what about me? I have a right to experience that unfettered and passionate love too, don't I? You understand, don't you, MGM? I'm not wrong about this, am I? You like her. Well, what? Don't be ridiculous, MGM. I don't even understand how you could make such a wild accusation. Well, either way. I don't suppose you mind asking her what her decision is going to be, would you? Fine, I'll keep doing this game of telephone. Oh, there they are. You're the one who sent the letter, right? Yes. It was a wonderful love letter. Thank you. It wasn't that great. And, what's your answer? My answer? My answer... Oh, please, please go out. Go out with me. Wait. Here's Pippet. I think you should go out with me instead. I mean, I want to ask you out. What? Hey, hold on there. What are you trying to pull all of a sudden? I want to go out with Pippet. See that, you fool? I knew she would choose me. She's been checking me out for weeks. Wait a second. Wait, really? Truly? You choose me? Yes, I'm so happy. Thank you. This can't be happening. Ooh, that's rough, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. MGM. When you told me about the letter, I was at that moment I finally realized. I realized that I love her. I thought to myself, I can't let anyone else take her from me. If you hadn't told me, I might never have even noticed my own feelings for her. I'm so grateful. I don't know how I can ever thank you. Well, that's good enough right there. Those gratitude crystals. I wonder if Karain gives any gratitude crystals. Should ask her, see what she says. Thanks, MGM. Because of you, I have an amazing new boyfriend. But I feel kind of bad about Colin, you know? Aw, poor guy. So where'd he went off to? It's over. It's all over. What do you want, MGM? Have you come to laugh at me in my miserable state? Just leave me alone. Ugh. Rejection. It's hard, buddy. It's hard. It's so hard. I don't know which of the paths is worse for that particular side quest. Is the toilet path worse, or is that path worse for him? I don't know. I don't hear that voice from the restroom anymore. I wonder who it was. And then just like that, the mysterious voice disappears because reasons. Anyway, dawdled enough. Let's keep going. I definitely need to remember to bring a stamina potion to Fledge. That looks like one of the sales. Felt bad for Link just standing in the background of the romance drama, lol. Yeah, he got kind of caught in the crossfire there. But at least everybody thanked him in the end. Oh no, I gotta go all the way around again now. Dang it. I usually get that. If it gets you gratitude crystals, it can't be all that bad, awkwardness aside. Yep, exactly. All for the gratitude crystals. There we go. Got that one done. Oh, how embarrassing. You caught me in the middle of my nightly workout routine. I want to become strong like you, but I just don't seem to be making any progress. I'll keep trying, though. You know what you should do? You know what you should do if you're struggling like that, Fledge? You should do drugs. Yeah, get some drugs for you. That's totally what you should be doing. And everybody listening, no, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. There's the other one. Thank you so much for tracking down Kukiel MGM. It's such a gorgeous day today, too. On a day like today, there's nothing I'd love more than to head over to the Lumpy Pumpkin for a sip of soup. But of course, my wife asked me to fix the cupboard, so I'm not going anywhere. The story of my life. But I got interest in this. What's up, MGM? And how did you pronounce his name? Yakamar or Jackamar? So you're curious about that windmill, eh? Pretty smart design, I gotta say. See, you can turn the windmill so that it can always catch the wind no matter which way it's blowing. But, well, there used to be this little propeller attached to the windmill so that you could turn it. The thing blew off ages ago. It must have dropped down off the edge, down beneath the clouds. The windmill's been uselessly sitting there ever since. I highly suggest you retrieve the windmill propeller from the land below to reorient the windmill. Thank you, Fi. Thank you, Fi, for that useless information. You want to know if I could fix the windmill if you brought it back to the propeller? Well, if I had the propeller, I could probably rig something together to get it back on there, sure. But how would you ever go looking for the propeller in the first place? Once something falls through the clouds, it's gone for good. Hang on. Come to think of it, Gondo at the scrap shop told me someone in his family once used a flying robot to haul junk back from beneath the clouds. But we're talking about a tale that's been passed down over a lot of years, so I wouldn't put much stock in it. Well, at least we got a lead. Take medicine if you need to, but don't do drugs. I mean, I don't know. That stamina potion might as well be. For Fledge's cases, it might as well be. And let's go talk to Gondo. We need one singular rupee in order to get that extra, the extra pack for the adventure pouch. Where can you be? Where are you? That works. Up we go. Was it the adventure pouch or was it the life medal that was 800 rupees? I don't know. One of the things in there is 800 rupees. And now we've got 800 rupees, so... Oh, dang it, extra wallet, can't get it. Because we really need to get... That'll increase the number of items you can carry in your adventure pouch. Oh, it's only 300. Okay. I could have got that a long time ago.
Thank you.
Now I feel... Now I'm, like, kicking myself. I could have got that a long time ago.
Oh.
So it was the life medal that was 800 rupees. Oh well. We'll get that total back at some point. No thank you. Now I want to go... I want to have Beetle haul me back. Sleep in Beetle's extremely uncomfortable looking bed. It's just a metal plate with a blanket on top. I don't know how he sleeps in that thing. Now we're on Beetle's Island. Ah, wakey from your young slug-a-bug, You appear to be relishing that snooze, so I declined to wake you. But I must say, old bug, you did make the shop a mite heavier. The mellifluous timbre of my voice sounds different to you? Perhaps a touch, I suppose. But pray, what does it matter, This is my humble home, of sorts. When night draws her tenebrous curtain across the sky, I come here. A bit lacking in creature comforts, to be sure, but I can relax in peace. You're aware that loftlings don't fly at night, I'm sure. So I suppose I shall have to take you back to town with me on the morrow, And when you wish to go back to Skyloft, just chase your dreams on the bed once more, and on the morrow you shall be there. Sakura Samurai, I have never seen this before. Really? You've never been to Beetle's Island at night? Well, dang. Oh, and it looks like the chest is up on top there. Okay. But this is Beetle's Island. This is where he comes to at night. And if you sleep in his bed, in his air shop, he'll take you here. And then you sleep in it again and he'll take you back. But you heard Beetle talking there. He sounds nothing like he does when he's in the shop. He sounds like an educated person. Like he's well educated, well read. Which is interesting. He uses a lot of a lot of fancy words that I wasn't expecting yet. But there we go. And he's got another pouch, which I dare not check the price on, or else he might just go and drop us from the sky. But I think the next one is 600. So we get 600 rupees for that and 800 rupees for the life medal. Ooh, he's got something. Got something new in stock for you, friend. It's a very mysterious shield called a sacred shield. I suggest you linger and give it a look. Aha! That's the sacred shield. As you might surmise from its name, it can handle all varieties of attacks. Fire, not a sweat. Electricity, no painful zaps. Plus, it will automatically repair itself when it sustains damage. It's a little fragile, but that shouldn't be a problem for one as talented and agile as you. At a cost of 500 rupees, it's an investment, but an excellent one. Care to buy it? Not yet. We need to, we will need to get some money for that. Hey kid, what's up? You look like you need to get something off your chest. I think I know what it is. You've got a favor to ask me, right? Yup. Huh? It's about this old robot my grandpa used to tinker around with. You probably just came here to make fun of the crazy junk guy for believing in his grandpa's stupid stories, right? Well, get in line. I've heard it before. Wait, that's not why you're here? You say you need to pick something up from below, pick up something from below the clouds with this robot? Do you know what this means? That means you believe in my grandpa's stories too, don't you? Oh, I'm happy to hear that someone else believes me, but I don't think I can help you. You see, my grandpa's old robot, what's it called again? Hey, that's right, I remember. His name is Scrapper. He may not be much to look at these days, but he was an amazing robot once. When you call him, he would go anywhere and haul anything. Sadly, as you can see now, he's just another busted old hunk of junk. But old Gramps did tell me this. You can get him working again with the extract from an ancient flower. It's like oil to this guy. But I've never even heard of, much less seen any such thing. Well, you can take mine. What? You have one? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. So this is an ancient flower? I can feel some slick, oily stuff coming out of its stem. Great. With this, we can fix Scrapper. Wait right there. I'll have him up and running in no time. Now I learned something new today. Gotta try that sleeping trick on my SS playthrough. Yeah, I mean, it's in Beetle's air shop. He will, if you sleep in his bed, he'll take you to his island. We got a robot. Thank you. I've got a full tank of energy and I'm ready to carry anything. Huh? Who is this green-clad individual of small stature? Everybody calls Link short. Whoa, it talked! Can you believe that? I guess I really did fix it. This kid gave me the materials I needed to fix you. Go on, say thank you. Are you sure it was him? Well then, I extend my reluctant thanks to you in a gesture of obligatory gratitude. Chonk. Hey now, watch it. That's no way to talk to someone who just saved your life. Anyway, this kid wants you to haul some stuff around, and you're gonna help him. This individual may have restored my operations, but I am not inclined to offer assistance. Serving children is very low in my task priority. Master MGM. Materials from the windmill have yielded a signal that you may search for with your dowsing ability. Use it to locate the fallen propeller. However, it will not be possible to carry the item in your pouch and return to the sky. Who are you? Oh, here we go. Your name is Fi? Should I call you Mistress Fi? Are you looking for something, Mistress Fi? I understand. At your request, I will carry anything, regardless of weight or destination. Fi doesn't know what to think of this. Master, we now have the means to bring the propeller back to Skyloft. You may immediately begin your search for the windmill propeller. Master Shortpants, I offer assistance. I can now detect Mistress Fi's thought waves. Should you need me, ask Mistress Fi to call me, and I will arrive with haste. That's weird. So how do you plan to recover all the stuff that fell beneath the clouds? You know, you could always ask the fortune teller over there. I know he's kind of goofy looking, but when it comes to finding things, he's always right on the money. I guess I could. Oh no, hang on a second. I see you're looking well these days. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you found the time to gather all variety of magnificent treasures. Come closer. If it's treasure you seek, I'll use my mystical vision to find answers for you. Gaze into my eyes. Stare deeply into my eyes. These eyes see many things. Oh yes, these lovely round eyes can even see into your future. Allow me to tell your fortune, boy. Do you doubt these eyes? I look upon your shirt, boy, and I see a single thread loose on your sleeve stitching. Nothing can hide from these eyes. Normally, I seek 10 rupees to tell a fortune, but this time I will charge but 1 rupee. So do you want me to tell your fortune? Do you dare discover what fate these eyes see? Only 1 rupee. Yes! I knew it! Aha! What a treat! You are the first customer I've had in a while. Oh, I mean, I'm the best at what I do. You can trust these glistening eyes. So what information do you seek? What is it that you want to know? Treasure. Yes, treasure, eh? You wish for me to gaze into my crystal ball and foresee treasure, I must confess. Foresee treasure? I must confess, I know little about treasure. Oh well, I guess I can give it a shot. Aha! I see many things. All is revealed. Yes, a towering forest, sandy dunes, a blazing mountain. Monsters, these are the sources for treasure that I foresee. Which source of treasure do you want to hear about? The mountain. Smoldering and sulfurous, yes. I see a blazing mountain. There you will find lizard tails and something called Elden ore. I see it now. Okay. This was not what I wanted to do. Never mind. That was not what I wanted to do. I should have done the other one. Not the treasure one. I should have done the where to next. Whoopsie. Live and learn. Alright. Well, let's head on over to the northern sky. Ugh, that voice kind of hurt my throat. I didn't even give him that great of a voice, but I'm not great with voices. I do my best, but you know, sometimes it's not all that great. Let's go to Beetle's Island and the that little island just down there to get those chests. You know, since we're over here now. It is listed as Beetle's Island, which is cool. It's one of only a handful of islands that you can see from the from Skyloft. Part of the joy of these games is giving your own voices to for the characters. I think you do fine. Oh, thank you. I really try my best. Ooh, I just barely made that. Now, this one is the one that we want. Silver rupee. Now we've got enough money for the goddess shield, or for the sacred shield. So we'll probably get that next time when we get back into Skyloft. So that's a good thing to have, especially for the next dungeon. Nope, didn't quite get it. A piece of heart. I haven't found very many of those, actually. Alright, now that we've done that, let's go down to Elden Volcano. Basically do a nosedive because Beetle's Island is so high in the sky. Oh, you know, I could go here while we're here. I was gonna wait until we had a goddess stat or chest on this island, but we'll go here now. And I see Gossip Stone. Boing boing. That was a pretty valuable treasure. You can get a valuable treasure if you succeed in cutting the bamboo stalk over 28 times at clean cut. Peter, who was formerly the teen heartthrob of Skyloft, claims to hold the record of 43 slices, or so he says. If I remember, it's pretty hard to do. Whoa, is that you, MGM? Never thought I'd run into you here. What is this place? This here's my secret spot where I come to work the kinks out of my sword arm. There was a time I was the most popular guy in all of Skyloft. Folks were always cheering me on like it was a parade. But as you know, time passes. And I'm not the young buck I used to be. I eat when I get stressed, and I'm worried about my darling daughter all the time. I mean, look at this belly. So that's what drives a feller here to chop some bamboo. Let me tell you, there's no better way to sweat off those pounds. Here's an idea, MGM. Why don't you try slicing some bamboo? Sure. That's the spirit. Chop away, boy. Hold up a sec. Get your horses holded. There's got to be a way to spice things up a notch or three. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. You're gonna take a swing at whittling down that big old bamboo right there in the middle of the room. This thing is, see, it's a contest to see how many cuts you can make before it hits the ground. If you're good enough, you'll stroll out of here with a prize. Cost you 10 rupees. It'll cost you 10 rupees to see what you're made of. You want to give it a try? Sure. All right then, get to slicing. Sure, let's do it. Technically our first minigame. $23. Dang it. Hold up, son. You're all done. Let's count those cuts. Your score this time is 23. Wee, that's what I'm talking about. You really brutalized that bamboo, boy. Here's a prize. Monster horn. I want to see you do 28 chops next time. We were close. But I think it's better when you have a better sword. So when you upgrade your sword more, you'll get better at the game. Or it'll be easier to play. Point to your preferred... And for whatever reason, the propeller ended up here. I don't know why, because it would make more sense for it to end up in the forest based on where it fell. I've heard of some goddess cubes. I've heard that some of the goddess cubes unlock all sorts of treasure when they fly up into the sky. Some even hold a piece of heart. Thank you for telling me something I already knew. But there it is right there. That's the propeller. This is the windmill propeller you were searching for. It is now possible to retrieve this using the robot whose services we have enlisted. Would you like me to call the robot? Sure. I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission. Sure. Call the robot with the raging heart on. He's just... this robot is so weird. Mistress Fi, I hope you weren't waiting long. So, you want me to carry this? Hey, Master Short Pants, you're in my way here. I said get out of the way. I'll be waiting for you up in the sky, so don't take too long. Oh, maybe I will, just to make sure you fall. You run out of power and fall down. Master, I suggest that we also return to the sky and collect the propeller as soon as possible. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. And up we go. And he's following us with the propeller, which is pretty helpful. So we'll go take it back to Skyloft and put it back on the windmill. And they make it easy for you. They just drop you off right at the windmill. Here's that windmill propeller. If you need me, feel free to call. For Mistress Fi, I will travel to any destination. Whoa, isn't that the beat-up old robot from Gondo's place? Wait just a second. Is that? It is! That's the windmill propeller. That thing was supposed to have fallen down below the clouds. Are you saying that whole story handed down through Gondo's family was actually true? Somehow I get the feeling this is all some elaborate prank, but I guess I'll try to fix this thing. Don't believe your lying eyes. This goes in here, and I just crank that a few clicks. Yeah. That ought to do it. If you can find some way to spin the propeller, you can probably turn the windmill around.
Hey!
Honey! Honey! Oh no. I think I might have promised my wife I'd fix our cupboard. I swear that woman's always looking for somebody. See you around, MGM. She's always looking for somebody, but you married her. You asked for that. You signed up for that. Just saying. You signed up for it. Now we turn the windmill around and get it lined up with the light tower, and away we go. We're at the 2-hour mark, or just past the 2-hour mark now. There's a lot to do before we even get to the next dungeon, so I don't know, could keep going. We're having fun, aren't we? We keep going. Alright. I'm destroying the harvest because I want money. Skyloft Mantis. Our first one. Sweet. Before I get too far, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that shield. Vandalism for money. Link can be so cruel. But money. But money. You know, that's the important thing at the end of the day. And remove my shield. And I suppose I won't need that anymore either. Because we're about to get the, we're gonna get the Sacred Shield, and that can heal itself. Sweet. And now we're broke. Now we are completely broke. But it was worth it. So, it would be this way is where we need to go. Won't even look at Gondo's shop because I know I can't even use it. Fledge is still talking about his problems. We'll eventually go around to fixing them. More harps. More harp playing. My favorite. Finally. Oh, you sound so thrilled. Yeah, I know. At least Fi is a somewhat competent singer. Guess you enjoy playing music with an ocarina more? Yeah, who'd have thought? Couldn't tell? Boom. There is a high probability that this beam of light will lead us to clues as to the whereabouts of the three flames. I recommend that you investigate what lies at the end of this beam of light. Alright, fine. We'll do that. I would like to try to get to the beginning of the next dungeon. Just to, you know, keep with the rest of the episodes that we've done. You know, get to the beginning of the next dungeon, or start the episode at the dungeon entrance and then end it at the next dungeon entrance. It seems to be a good way to do it, but there's a lot of time and a lot of game between the Lanayru Mining Facility and the next dungeon, which is not great, but we will try. We will endeavor to try. Inside the Thunderhead. This place looks a lot better in HD than it ever did in the Wii. Stupid monster things. Yeah, I can't do anything about them. We do not have the means. Ooh, there's a goddess chest here. We should get that before we leave. Maybe we should get it now before I forget. Wonder how long that's been in here. Gold rupee. We ain't broke no more. Master MGM, I have memories of this island. It is known as the Isle of Songs. Signs indicate that it was left here for you by the goddess, Master. However, I am unable to determine a means of entering the structure ahead. I suggest you investigate the area. I gotta do everything around here, man. If I remember correctly, it is actually not that hard to do of a... I used to struggle more with this puzzle, but it actually really isn't that hard. You're rich now. Richer anyway. Yep. Don't spend it all in one place, you know. There we go. Is this your favorite Zelda? No. It's not my favorite Zelda. My favorite Zelda would probably be... Oh, I don't know. I really don't know what my favorite Zelda would be, but it's not this one. It's close, though. It's pretty high on the list. But there's a lot of things about it that I don't really like. Like the amount of motion controls in this game is a big demerit for it. It would do a lot better if it didn't have nearly as many motion controls. But that's what happens when it's a late Wii game. Singing Goddess. Master MGM, I have an important information. When you struck the crest with the Skyward Strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. It was that prime weir, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I guide you from my place at the edge of time. The sacred flames are 3 in number. To obtain them, you must also earn relics known as the 3 sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with one of the gifts. Make use of the power of these gifts and you will find your way to the purifying sacred flames. Now I bestow unto you a melody. It will serve you as a key, opening the first trial that awaits you deep in the wilds of Faron Woods. Pretty music. That song is called Faron's Courage. Its rousing melody will guide you. You learn Faron's Courage. Sweet. Master, you must overcome the trials set before you and obtain the 3 gifts to reach the sacred flames. I have committed Faron's Courage to memory. Now you can use your dowsing ability to search for the gate leading to the first trial you must face. I suggest you set out for Faron Woods as soon as you are ready. Yeah, we better do that. Woo! Away we go. Oopsie. Were there any more over here? Or was it just the one? I think it was just the one. Fun Island. We have to go back there at some point. At the moment, focus more on the task at hand. I think my favorite is Ocarina, specifically Ocarina 3D. Mostly for nostalgia, though, won't lie. Yeah, I understand that, and Ocarina is an amazing game, and definitely I think the definitive way to play it is Ocarina of Time 3D. You know, the way Nintendo intended it, of course. You know, Ship of Harkinian is another matter entirely. For me, I think maybe Majora's Mask or the Wind Waker. Those would probably be one of those two would probably be my top. Or A Link to the Past. I grew up with A Link to the Past, so I grew up with A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time. And I did not grow up with either Majora's Mask or Wind Waker. I played those later, but both are amazing games. So, I don't know, it's hard to pick. It's really hard to pick. They're all just amazing games. He has money. Getting good at that. Point to your preferred descent area. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna do the viewing platform. A report, Master MGM. I have detected the aura of a trial gate nearby. If you can pinpoint the origin of this aura using dowsing, I conjecture the song you learned at the Isle of Songs, Faron's Courage, will reveal the gate. Yup, probably. Good choices. Majora's Mask used to give me too much anxiety, so I should really try it again. Very unique feeling in that one. I know. It's pretty crazy. It's a very unique game. Come back here, butterflies. I have more important things to do, but I want butterflies. I think it disappeared. It did. More harp playing! Yay! All the harp playing. I'm so happy! Well, I actually did pretty okay on that. I'm surprised. That was not bad. That was not bad at all. It's my goal this year to play through most of the 3D Zelda games. Right now I'm starting Majora and I'm enjoying it so far. Nice! Something here is reacting to our performance of Faron's Courage. I have confirmed the appearance of a strange mark on the ground. Thank you, Fi, for telling me literally the obvious. I calculate a 90% possibility that this mark is a trial gate, as mentioned by the goddess statue we heard from on the Isle of Songs. What would the 10%... What... What's the 10% that it wouldn't be a trial gate? What would it be then? Thrust your sword into the center of the mark on the ground before you. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's do this. Master MGM. As expected, I cannot follow you into this realm, for this trial calls out to your mind alone. This is the nature of places known as silent realms. They are domains of the spirit, accessible only to the goddess's chosen hero. This particular trial, Faror's silent realm, tests the limits of your courage. Your spirit has temporarily separated from your physical body so that you may undertake this challenge. To reach the location of the flames that will enhance your sword, it is necessary for you to overcome this trial and undergo spiritual growth. Oh, that looks painful. Don't do that again, please. You got the spirit vessel. This mysterious plant represents your spirit, MGM. It's a daisy. That is your spirit vessel. When this vessel is full, it will signify you have successfully completed the trial, allowing your spirit to grow. Suddenly, Metal Gear. This in turn will allow the goddess to bless you with a new power. To fill the spirit vessel, you need to search for something known as a tear of Faror. There are many of them spread across this strange world. Master, do you see the glowing object just in front of you? That is a tear of Faror. You will need to collect 15 of them. However, this is not as simple a task as it would seem. Your work in this realm was referred to as a trial for good reason. If you take even a single step outside the protective circle you stand in, the guardians of this realm will wake up and pursue you, Master. If a guardian manages to land even a single hit on you, your spirit will shatter and you will fail the trial. You must collect the tears scattered throughout this area and fill the spirit vessel without being hit by an attack. Was my explanation clear, Master? Do you want me to explain it again? No, thank you, please. Understood, Master. I will be eagerly awaiting your return in the outside world. May the goddess watch over you. Suddenly Metal Gear, yeah, right. Totally. Not sure what they thought. Not sure what they were thinking with this one. You got a tear of Faror. This object's power halts the movements of the Guardians for just 90 seconds. Collect all 15 to pass the trial. Sweet. You got a light fruit. This mysterious fruit enables you to see beacons over the positions of sacred tears for 30 seconds. Very helpful there. Very, very helpful. And dust relics are in this area too, which is great. You got a dusk relic. This item is similar in appearance to an amber relic, yet very different. It can only be found in certain places. Like here. This is the only place you can find it. These trials aren't that hard, they're just kind of obtrusive. Master MGM. The unusual liquid substance that covers the area is known as waking water, and it has certain unique properties. If you make contact with waking water, the Guardians will be immediately alerted to your presence. Pools of waking water are located all throughout the area. I suggest you watch where you step. Duly noted. For once, she's not actually telling us useless information. You want to avoid that thing. Which I believe those are Poes. I can't think of anything else that they would be. And it may seem like I know what I'm doing, but it's because I do. Because I've played this game enough times. I'm like, yeah, I know where these things are. And since I know what I'm doing more or less, I'm trying to look for more, trying to spend time looking for dusk relics, because you don't get a lot of chances to find those things. Oh, there's a tier right up there. There's one over there. Of course, there'd be a Poe right there. Only one more to get. It's right there. That's the last one. See if there's any dusk relics that I might have missed. I don't think I did, though. There's not very many places you can go to in this trial. They've kind of blocked off most of it. You collected every last tier of Faron. MGM's spirit has grown. The trial will continue until you exit the Siren Realm. Proceed with caution on your way back to the entrance so that you can claim proof of your spiritual growth. Sounds like a plan. Woo! That was fun. No, it was great. That was kind of fun. You got the Water Dragon Scale. This sacred gift left by the goddess grants you the power to explore underwater and even execute a spin maneuver. Sweet! We did the thing. Congratulations, Master MGM. You have passed this trial. You now have the power to proceed to the location of the first sacred flame that will enhance your sword. A thing has been done. Yes, it has been. The Water Dragon Scale is one of the goddess's sacred gifts. The great spirit of the Water Dragon has provided you with the ability to swim freely underwater. The flame you seek is somewhere within these woods. Master, I must conclude that this flame is likely in a part of this area you have not explored. No shit. There's him. Ah, hello again. I see you have the Water Dragon Scale there. That's amazing. I heard that if you have one, you can swim through the water like a dragon soars through the sky. There must be places here in the woods that you haven't visited yet. You should use the Water Dragon Scale to explore areas you couldn't even get to before. Oh ho ho. The Kikwi Elder, he's a hoot. And even swimming is motion control based, which is not great. Link just got his diving cert for real. Yep, he did. I would have preferred a more technical approach, not the Not the more magical one that they give, but I'm alright with it. There we go. That's the one. Now we're in somewhere new. Inside the Great Tree. Not the Great Deku Tree, just the Great Tree. I don't think the word Deku has been invented yet. Boom. So much for him. Back out the tree we go. We're higher up now. Oh, that's evil. That's so evil they put that there. Well, I guess I can do it. I wish they didn't put that there, because then now you gotta go back through the tree. But, such is life. Such is life. We're definitely going to be due for a sword upgrade, because we're running out of... We're kind of running out of sword, you know. That big oaf you just slice to death. That's all you gotta do. Alright. Enough fooling around, let's go back down into the tree. Oof. Hit the thing. That wasn't good. Oh cool, that Pokeball didn't come back. Alright. No more detours. Slight detour, because there's birds here. Well, so much for that. Excuse me. Who's me? I'm gonna grab that. Maybe. Dang it! Stupid bees. They knew exactly where to look for me. Dang it. There was honey larva that came out of that too. Or hornet larva that came out. Dang it! Dang it all! There we go. And a new bird statue. The Great Tree. So now we can get back up to the top of the tree anytime we want. Which is very helpful. So that is actually where we need to go to get that goddess cube. Master, listen closely. Do you hear that? Sounds like some mighty nice snoring. You have reached the top of the tree. No, we haven't. There's still more tree to climb. From this vantage point, you have a good view of the woods. Perhaps you will see an area you haven't explored. Master, look up there. I have confirmed the discovery of a new Kikwi. Analysis indicates a 90% chance that the sounds we have been hearing were the loud snores of this Kikwi. Oh, come on. Kikwi! Who's that? I'm napping. Oh, look at that. A real live human. Haven't seen one of you in a while. They used to call me your belle. Now I'm just the old Kikwi hermit. I watch over this forest here when I'm not napping. I don't know how you wandered all the way up here, but let me ask you something. Can you really see me? Sure can. Is that so? Well then, slap yourself on the back. You know, some Kikwis can't even see me these days. But forget all that nonsense. Tell me, what business does a real-life human have in these woods? The flame. You're out searching for a flame to enhance your sword? So that you can find someone important to you, eh? How about that? A human who can see me and seeks a great flame. Listen, do you promise not to breathe a word of what I'm about to tell you to another soul? I'm serious. Alright, I'll tell you, but remember, it's a secret to everybody. The flame that you seek is most likely Faron's flame. Yes, Faron's flame. That story begins very long ago, when the goddess was still with us. The goddess gave the flame to the water dragon, a great spirit that presides over Faron Woods. The way I hear it is she left the flame in the care of the water dragon so that one day the mighty dragon could pass it on to the one from the sky. You see, I've got a hunch that the goddess was talking about you, lad. Well, that settles it. You must seek out the mighty water dragon. Her lair is deep in a lake in the south of these woods. She watches over the flame there. There's a problem, though. The gate that leads to that lake is sealed shut to all those judged unworthy. But don't worry, I'll let you in on a trick to opening the gate. To open the gate, you have to channel the power of the goddess into the symbol carved into its doors. Oh, but it isn't so simple. The symbol is incomplete. To unlock the gate, you must make the symbol whole. The only way you'll know what the completed symbol should look like is to first find that same completed symbol somewhere else in these woods. The gate is down to the south, so it's likely that there's a matching symbol somewhere up north. Try searching near the X. Okay. Is all of this seeping into your head, lad? Do you know where you must go to find the symbol you seek? Got it. Then I wish you safe travels, lad. Oh, wait up! I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's important. Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is very persnickety about manners, so watch yours. I've heard some stories of folks who caught her in a fussy mood. They ended up as mid-morning snacks. I probably taste like old cave moss, but I'm not in a hurry to become a royal meal. So don't let her know I told you about Faron's flame, okay? And remember, when you're in her hall, you'd better be on your best behavior and be a gracious guest. I'll be here napping if you need some of my elder wisdom. See you around. He seems like a nice guy. But he's probably right. He probably does taste like old cave moss. So right there, basically. Oh, that was dumb of me. There we go. And now we are actually getting up on that 3-hour mark, so I might cut it off here in a minute. Just because it's getting a little late. 3 hours is definitely a long time for a stream, so we've got a save point right here, so let's just go ahead and save right here. We'll just go ahead and save right here and call it a day. Seems like a good idea. So did a lot of progress today. Did the Lanayru Mining Facility, got the Goddess Heart, beat the first stage of the Imprisoned, got to the Isle of Songs, got Scrapper fixed up. Did a lot of stuff today, so I'm feeling pretty happy about that. So, and I hope you guys all enjoyed that, and I will see you guys again on Monday. It was very entertaining to get and gave me a huge nostalgia boost. I appreciated it. I'm glad you liked it, and if you haven't already, please give me a follow, and I would very much like to see you again in the other streams. It was great having you in. But anywho, with all that said, I'm glad I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will see you again on Monday There will not be, as previously said, there will not be a Friday stream this week. I will be out of town this week and next week on Friday. So there will not be Friday streams for this week or next week. So next stream will be Monday. We will be doing more Skyward Sword. And then we will, and on Monday, we will tackle the next part of the game, Lake Floria, the Ancient Cistern, and all that jazz. So we'll see you then. Take care.